Stop playing on default settings if you're trying to climb on console. Today, I'm breaking down the best hidden settings and practice range tricks specifically for PlayStation players. We're doing this all in one spot so you can lock in your setup right now. Let's get into it. First, audio. So you're going to go over to your settings, and you want to head over to audio, and you're just wanting to make sure you have night mode turned on. So on console especially, game audio can get quite muddy during chaotic fights, and night mode just basically compresses loud explosions and massively boosts quieter cues like enemy footsteps, so that way you can hear people sneaking up behind you. And me personally, I typically like to keep my commentator volume and my music volume kind of lower. Either you can keep these at 0, or if you do like hearing the commentator volume and hearing it, they do give some quite useful cues as well. Next, you're going to want to go to your settings, and you're going to want to go ahead and go over to interface and scroll all the way down and make sure you have in-world crosshair turned off. So basically, if you have it turned on, what it's going to do is anytime you go ahead and you go and climb anything or interact with the environment, you'll notice that the crosshair will go up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and show an example right here. So you see whenever I am climbing, you do see that's getting moved ever so slightly. So you do actually want to go into your settings, again, go over to gameplay and over to interface, scroll all the way down, make sure in-world crosshair is turned off. So what that looks like, as you see how it doesn't move whatsoever. Anytime that I go ahead and move or interact with anything, it is stationary. And then turning off crosshair lock, go ahead and locks down your crosshair dead still, giving you much cleaner muscle memory and much cleaner aim as well. For controller players, if your interact or steal button isn't bound to a back paddle or a comfortable button layout for you, you're throwing. When you're stealing a cash out, you need your thumbs on the sticks to track incoming enemies. If you end up using default controls and you take your thumbs off the stick, you end up becoming a sitting duck whenever someone shoots at you. Since we are focusing on console, forget about PC's stretched resolution, and instead make sure your field of view is focused and maxed out at the max level you're possibly able to at 100. And check your response curve, making sure that you set your response curve to linear. If you don't have your response curve set to linear, you're going to notice that your aim will end up being boost at certain times. Linear ends up giving you raw, uncompressed stick movement. It takes a minute to get used to, but your tracking will be significantly sharper once you adjust. If you are looking for the absolute best crosshair to use within the finals, these are the settings I'm going to recommend to you. I only recommend using the static reticle, at least me personally. That's the best that works for me. You're going to want to go ahead and make sure that is on. You're going to want to make sure it's on plus, and just copy all the settings right here, length on 6, inner offset on 2, and then copy these RGB settings so that way you get the green right there. And then set your opacity to 77 and your thickness to 2. I have tried 23 and I thought it was a little too thick, so I just went ahead and lowered it down 1. We got outline opacity, which should also be 66, and then outline thickness. And guys, trust me on this, I promise you that your aim is going to be a lot better after this. Okay guys, get these settings locked in during your next warm-up in the range. If you want to put your skills in the test with an active team, check the description to join our community hub. Drop a sub, and I'll go ahead and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.